KZ end up with a -5 in a minute?
Hard 30 tonight.
First of all, I don't believe in numbers.
Don't get fooled. Grab a drink, because this is hangover time.
Heat lose. Heat lose. Gonna be saying that shit a lot. Hangover time is back. Kind of. All right, one night only. Thank you guys for tuning in. I am Alphonse Sidney, aka Alf954. I'm a little bit rusty, haven't done this in a while. Welcome into Hangover Time, the Miami Heat beat post-game show. Not really anymore, but we're back for one night. It's a special night. I'm wearing pink because we're raising money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation for breast cancer. If you guys have seen me on Twitter, on my timeline, just found out a few months ago that my wife had breast cancer. Don't worry, had a successful surgery. We're about to start going through radiation, but because of that, we're doing the cancer walk this weekend. We want to raise awareness. My wife is one of the lucky ones because of all the great cancer research that's done through donations like these. And listen, with everything going on in this country right now, we need to donate as much as we can because things are getting defunded left and right. Anyway, back to the game. So we'll get to the fundraiser in a minute. If we raise enough money, we're going to do Peppers live tonight. If we don't, we might do Peppers anyway. Listen, we're just going to have a good time. Heat lose. Listen, like I said, I think it's going to happen a lot. Listen, but at least they were competitive. 121 points. The offense was exciting for one quarter. I feel like it was a little bit of a fool's gold that first quarter. But anyway, it didn't matter. They scored 39 points in the quarter. Competitive until late. And then you saw what happens with this team. They don't have a closer. We're going to get into the guys individually. Bam Adebayo, great defensively. I mean, had some really big stops in the fourth quarter, but then, throws a rebound. Throws a layup off the side of the rim. Don't know what he was doing. Offensively, second half, just completely disappeared. Norman Powell, listen, I am not a gambling man, but I'm going to give you one thing. Pound the over on Norm Powell points all year long. My man is about to average 27 and a half. My man is going to be an all-star, second team all-NBA. My man is going to put up numbers like a looter in a riot because that's what he is. Take me out, Brass. Hey! Look, the whole gang is here except for G, which means we're going to have a good show.
Be a good show.
No one's going to talk about the nail. No one's going to talk about horns. What did I miss in my normal intro? If you're watching us live on Twitch.
Watch it.
If you're watching us live on Twitch, thank you very much. If you're watching us live on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And on Twitch, make sure you subscribe with Prime and all that good stuff. And if you're listening to the podcast in the morning, God bless your heart because that's where we make all of our money. Brass, it's good to see you, brother. How you doing?
Good. I'm good to see you. Good to be back.
Celebrating another Heat opening night loss to the Magic. It's like we never
left. Clockwork every year.
Just drinking on a damn what is it, Wednesday? And watching the Heat lose to the Magic. At least I'm not at Duffy's in North Miami Beach screaming by the pool about Josh Richardson stepping on the baseline. Brass, let's find out what everybody's drinking. Someone in the chat said Ozempic Alf doesn't hit the same. It is not Ozempic. It is Manjaro. Anyway, I want to hear what everybody is drinking. Also, Brass, go ahead. Put that QR code up right over Moose's face real quick.
Do it.
There we go.
Absolutely.
If you guys want to donate, please. You guys have been so good to us in the past. And all of our fundraisers, every time we've asked for money, out here begging, you guys have really, come through. So just whatever you guys can, $2, $5, $25, $350, whatever you can do. Go ahead, throw that in
And we'll
there just so
check-
that where are we
Check
at
on
now?
this periodically.
We're at 13. I can't read that. I'm old.
1328.
Like,
Oh, we're at 1328. All right, perfect. All right, so we are well on our way. Let's get to 2500 so we can do peppers and close this thing out right. Moose,
Frankie.
what are you drinking?
Nope.
And I guess I would say I'm not a player of the game, but I want to know like what gave you the most hope. Let's get some positivity going because I could rant and rave about Andrew Wiggins all night long. But
I like that.
what gave you the most hope? And I'm not a draft pick. Anything but draft.
Damn, come back to me.
Let's go.
Okay, I got one. First of all, let me start with my drink. As you know, once you said Hangover Time was coming back, I had to go get the extra large monkey shoulder.
Booty,
So we got
yes.
that. Unfortunately, I couldn't wait for the show to actually start. So I've been going at it for a while. And in terms of my hope for the game and all that, I think it's hard not to go with Norman Powell. You know, we didn't have this type of offensive punch last year. Granted, my guy Tyler Hero was bringing it every single night, but with him being injured out, you really don't know where the offense is going to be coming from, and that's an issue with this team. But it looks like we do have one focal point this year, as I fix my mic, with Norman Powell, who, as Alf mentioned, hammer the over on 15.5 or 20.5. It was easy money tonight. Hit him one time for easy gambling, which Terry Rozier loves. Drip drop. Take me out, ref. I almost forgot how to do this.
No, you didn't.
You know Terry was on that sideline on that
Counting every bucket
Man.
like I was.
he was on that Hard Rock app like
Just
He was like-
refreshing. That's refreshing. Right.
I think the line was 19.5 points per game. I was like, ooh, easy money. Lou, what are you drinking tonight? Please don't have nothing dusty like you. I hope you upgraded your game. You got a dusty Coca-Cola.
Hey, hold up. It's a Coke Zero, but I drank some of it because I put a little bit of that Puerto Rican Don Q Limon in here, which y'all know about that. So it's a little rum and Coke for the game because it's been it was just tough. You know, it's been a tough. The light is on, Carlitiana. Shout out the light. The only reason this
The
light is
light's
on
on
is because we
for
lost. Let's go.
Draft beat reason.
Let's
That's my
go.
boy right there.
That's the only reason.
I
The
said no
goal
draft
is the goal.
talk. No draft
I'm
talk.
sorry. I want to
Unscrupulous.
thank
Our Lord
Andrew-
and Savior.
Andrew
Wait,
Wiggins.
wait,
You
no,
really
Lou,
brought that one
stop.
home for us.
Lou, wait, Lou, I
What?
gotta get you. Somebody said you drinking rum and Coke. Wait, hold up. Somebody said you drinking room temperature microplastics.
Shit, probably. But I want to thank Andrew Wiggins for bringing that one home for us. We almost had it.
Don't forget Bam.
Oh yeah, Bam did his best impression. Shout out
Wait.
Kalel for those 14 minutes too. Very, very impactful. Very positive for us. Yes.
Oh my.
I'm sorry. You got the full draft beat crew here.
Honestly,
You can't.
I'm
We're
like,
infiltrated.
I said be positive.
We were chatting all night like
Positive. All
I
right,
should have
pos-
been like, I should have known you motherfuckers were coming here and be sarcastic. It's hard. It's tough. It's tough, Tiff. It's tough. Well, Tiff, what are you drinking? And what was a positive takeaway?
Well,
from tonight's game?
first of all, I'm classy, so I finished my beverage already.
Okay.
At school in the morning, so
Word,
I'm
Lou.
classy.
Yeah.
I'm classy. I mean, we didn't score in the 90s. That was
Yeah.
good,
Yeah,
Nice.
what
Right.
one?
no, that's good.
right? We got
Good
points.
answer. Good answer.
Mitchell had more than 5 assists.
Oh,
Good
Mitchell
answer.
was a bright spot.
Moose,
Exactly.
please. Moose.
a little too bright. A little too bright.
I mean, it was on my Amazon Prime, so yeah.
Very good.
Accessibility.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah, good answer.
Top answers on the board.
survey says.
Right.
Good job.
Talked a lot about running in the preseason, and I didn't believe them. They ran 6 minutes in the first quarter in the first game and didn't run the rest of the year. They said, fuck that didn't work. Today they ran 12 minutes in the whole first quarter. It was fun. Progress. Now if they can figure out doing it for 48 minutes, I'm baby steps. I'm gonna give them 18. I'm hoping next game's a little bit more. If we don't see them run the rest of the year, I'm gonna be pissed. But the 12 minutes was great. They looked horribly tired after that 12 minutes for the best condition and hardest working team in the NBA.
Man.
But it was a fun 12 minutes.
So it was more like 8 minutes.
Yeah. Nico was gasping.
No.
Preseason,
To the-
there was
they
none of
ran
that in the
to the
preseason,
first-
so we'll take it.
They ran to the first commercial break.
They starters,
Yeah, 100% tip.
they need to play in the preseason. I'm gonna be like an old head. They need to fucking ramp up. Their condition was horrible for the first game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, Wendell gave Nico about that third one to the chest, and my boy was like, all
Yo,
right.
he can't. Yo,
Yeah,
he caved in.
what happened to Nico after the first quarter? Anybody see him?
I don't
He
know.
looked good that first quarter.
That's
He
about as
was
good
all
as
right.
He said, "I want it." He got his start, and he was like, "I'm good. I got my start." Bond, what are you drinking? And
Man.
what was your bright spot?
Woefully ill prepared. I'm drinking water because also work in the morning.
No.
My bright spot, I'm gonna go with Davion. Shout out, I tweeted, shout out to this little era of the real compact, just brolic. Frankie, what you call Desmond Bain, muscle hamster. Just shout out to all of the muscle
Rest in peace, Doug
hamster
Martin.
hybrid variations. And we have one, real bursty, kind of heated up for them a bit, and to have a lob partner like Kalel, that's just easy assist. So shout out to him, and shout out to Spo for not bullshitting, not playing around, and just going ahead playing Davion. Frankie was in the chat like, shout out to Spo for not fucking around and playing Drew or starting Drew. Yes, and I thought Davion looked good.
Brass, what are you drinking? And what was your bright spot? Did you even watch the game?
I watched as much as I could. As you know, I am an avid Heat basketball watcher. Part of the reason that I stopped doing Hangover Time is
as
so
they
I could
say.
spend more time watching Heat basketball.
Facts.
So I'm very familiar with all of these players tonight, I assure you. I mean, okay, well, my drink tonight, for one thing, it's we're nearing Halloween, spooky season, and I wanted to make a drink called the Oaxacan Dead, but I didn't get a chance to make that. I didn't have the right stuff in my fridge. I was prepping for the show. I had no grapefruit juice, so I couldn't make that. So I made a Oaxacan Old Fashioned, but I made sure I did it neat because fuck ice. So,
Hey.
Anyway,
Work, Brass.
Ally.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, I have to go with Norm Powell because he looked like an actual basketball player, which is cool. That's exciting to have that.
Mm-hmm. We got something
Yeah.
good from Canada.
That's right. Yes, I'm very serious because of this jacket. Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much it. I thought that it was gonna be a fucking blowout, if we're being real.
Same.
So they showed some flashes and they were in it. It's fine. I'm not expecting shit from this season. It doesn't mean I'm rooting against them. I want them to do well, but like,
Never. Yeah.
I don't know, man. But if enough games look like this tonight, it'll at least be somewhat enjoyable if it happens to be on and I'm in the room. So.
just on
Somewhat
the background on
enjoyable if it happens to be on and I'm in the room. I mean, just the couching of all the different scenarios. Anyway, Moose, I'll start with you. One of the things I'll say I was, let's say, just a little disappointed with when you look at the minutes, right? 32 minutes, Andrew Wiggins, 36 minutes, Norman Powell, 35 minutes, Davion Mitchell. But then you look at Kel'el Ware and Jovic, two of the young guys that we're like, okay, this is what the season's about. It's these young guys. You look at Pelle Larson, 4 minutes. You look at Drew Smith. Just joking. I don't want to look at Drew Smith.
Thank God.
But Simone
Touched
Fontecchio
the ball
gets
before
more
without,
minutes
coach.
than Simone Fontecchio gets more minutes than Kel'el Ware tonight, which to me is not what we're trying to do here, right? Like win or lose, like there's certain things about the season that you want to see, and one of the things I don't want to see is big Simone Fontecchio and Andrew Wiggins minutes. By the way, Andrew Wiggins a team worse minus 21 in his 32 minutes.
Shout out
It's
Wiggins.
just as ineffective as possibly can be. But Moose, what are your takeaways from like the minutes distribution?
First of all, I 100% agree with you. This is not the game plan that viewers want. You know, we want to watch the young guys play and develop. The problem is this is going to be a situation of, are we going to see Spo break some of his habits? And I think tonight, I'm not sure if he fell back into his habits or how much of it was actually, like, for example, injury sake. Like, I was following the Ware situation a little bit online. I know he was debatable on whether or not he was going to play tonight. So when I saw that he was actually playing, I wasn't sure how many minutes he would get. The one that I was very, very thrown off that didn't play more was Pele. I thought Pele has absolutely earned rotation minutes and would be someone that Spo would heavily lean on. He seems like someone that would just absolutely be bought in on both sides of the floor and play on, defend multiple positions. So him not getting any minutes tonight for someone like Fontecchio definitely is something that I'm hoping is an opening night situation. And, you know, we can, again, get Spo to break some of these habits where, you're going to maybe lose these next 2 or 3 minutes because you're not going to get those winning plays, but you're going to get those developmental minutes for those guys. And for this season, that's way more important. Brass, take me out. I got nothing left.
Someone said Pella got 2,000 a minute. That's what happened. So did he foul out?
I wasn't
in that
watching.
Minute, Lou?
I don't know.
Did he?
Were you watching, Moose?
Is there a new rule for Pella Larson that he only?
Tonight was the Love Is
fouls?
Blind finale, guys.
By the way, we had a bunch of new people join. Make sure if you do get a chance, scan that QR code in the corner right around Moose's face. To
we do have a
donate
bit
to the Susan G. Komen
we
Foundation.
do have a bit of an update. We have increased to 1458.
Oh, there we go. All right,
About 1,000 to go.
More than halfway there. Thank you guys very much. Don't forget to scan that QR code. Go ahead and donate. This is very personal to me and to the Heat Beat staff, and we really, really appreciate it. We get to 2,500. We're doing Peppers Live, y'all, so that's always a good time.
Show us how much you hate cancers and love Peppers.
Yes. Now, I know there's a lot of controversy with Spanish songs right now, but listen, it's
What are you talking about?
It's not Bad Bunny. Lou. So like Bill.
Shout out
You could call shot Bad Bunny.
I mean, I was watching some of what Jaime was doing to Paolo tonight. Man, that was rough. Lou, just give me your thoughts. I forgot what I was talking about. I was going to piggyback off of something that Moose said, and I forgot. I've been drinking too much. Oh, I'm drinking Casamigos and Sprite. Go ahead.
What are you drinking? Oh, you said it.
Casamigos and Sprite. I was just gonna say, as much as they talked about running, they ran today. 109 possession, like their pace was 109. That would have led the league last year.
Take out the first quarter. Sorry.
They were still running a little bit more. The first quarter was really fast. But Alf, I want to get to something that you had mentioned pre-show. My goodness, what the fuck is this team without Davion or Nico on the floor? They are horrible. They were so bad. They were minus 20 net rating in 13 minutes. They just got absolutely pummeled. Their offense went to, I don't know what Spo thought. I saw that lineup come in the first quarter. We were doing so good up until that point. If I was like, oh, a breath of fresh air, and then I see Drew Smith, I'm like, okay, I've seen worse. I've seen Terry. and then I see Fontecchio. I'm like, okay, things are getting a little hectic now. And then Jaime as well. And I'm like, okay.
That's exactly
wait one second. And then I see Norm Powell also go to the bench.
And Andrew Wiggins come in.
And
your ball handlers were Jaime, Drew Smith, and Andrew Wiggins.
Correct.
Yeah. And Simone Fontecchio for relief. Like, what the fuck was that?
And Focaccia.
I watched that and
the tank is on. I love it.
Extra
salami focaccia. God damn it.
Salami focaccia out there just slinging no heat out there.
Yo,
man.
He was jacking up shots though. He said, "I'm gonna get mine."
Hey, he didn't. He said this might be the only minutes I have. Like I am going to shoot.
Can I tell you what's about to happen?
Tiff, wait, you're from New York. He built like a deli owner. I'm sorry.
not the ones with the cats in the back.
He runs the bodega.
You know exactly who
and the cat comes home with him too.
He's there. You come to me for a song.
Bodega Fontaccio. Put it on a t-shirt.
Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's all right. He got the brown slippers on with the white socks.
If he came out the locker room in a dirty apron, you would not be surprised. Talking like, what you want? What's your order?
With a black in his
I
other
look
hand.
like Ethan right now.
I feel
He's
like
smoking a
Alfred
black and he's
Schenker
got a
to
black
me,
in his
too.
ear.
He got a black.
Sorry, Tiff. You had a whole
There you
point
go,
to
one
make.
touch, yo.
I was just about to say, it's funny because it's true, but Fontecchio is not giving up those minutes. I'm just letting y'all know right
not.
now.
Nah, he did a lot.
I have
He
seen
did.
last of pellets, I believe, for a minute.
But that's crazy.
But this is okay. But is this not the pattern that we are
Oh
accustomed
no,
to?
It's still crazy.
No. I agree with you. That's why I'm saying Spo needs to break these habits. I
Yeah.
agree with you, Tiff.
No.
Is it pellets? Is it pellets whose feet Focaccia is on, or like what is Spo's leash with Nico? What is he? Go ahead, Lou.
No, I was gonna say, Bon, to your point, last year, Kalel Ware looked so good next to Nico. You know how many minutes they played today together? A fucking donut from the bodega. This is ridiculous.
Let's just
Yeah,
go,
yeah.
man.
I feel like Spo does this every year. Like there's an obvious solution to the
Game
lineup.
one,
and
we're already
stuff,
pissed off.
and they don't fucking run it for whatever.
It's good to be
reason.
back, guys.
It is.
And then Spo eventually puts the lineup that everyone's been clamoring for. They go on a run, and we're like, fucking finally.
And then
No,
he
but-
leaves it in for like 4 minutes and 37 seconds, and you don't see it again for
Plus 20.
like
Plus 20 that game never plays
But
it
you
again.
got it. Okay, but how deep does Spo usually go in the regular season?
9.
Like, so if he goes 9, Tyler is back in the rotation.
Yeah,
correct.
I think Pell is.
So that's what I'm saying. I think
But-
Tyler is the pellets feet. I don't know that Fontecchio is
No,
pellets
I'm
feet.
telling you right now.
That's
But
a lot.
it's-
It's
That's a lot.
Fontecchio. No,
And
Jaime saying
I think
Spo goes 9 deep.
So big and long.
chest to chest.
Gotta ask Nikki Spo. She
All
would know.
buttered up.
We ain't never gonna see Casper. I'm just gonna tell y'all that right now.
I
We-
disagree.
Listen,
But
you,
what did
Drafty could
I
have told you
tell
that.
y'all? But what did I tell y'all before the draft?
Eventually, maybe. Yeah.
What did I
he
say,
was ready.
Frankie?
Hey,
He wasn't
Alf.
ready. He's gonna.
I
Alf,
try to-
told
you-
Frankie. I
Yeah.
said this kid is not ready. Everybody
He's not.
laughed at me. He's
Man.
gonna start.
He more ready than Drew Smith. Drew Smith can get
I'll
the ball
tell-
over half court.
Hey,
Like let's be
What?
serious.
Alf, I saw those last 3 minutes of that first quarter, and I said, "Damn, Caspers can sure play over some of these guys."
I mean, come on.
I was
Like,
looking at that. I was like, "We can't."
Bro,
We're dribbling
what's-
the ball up. Drew Smith passing, and I don't know how he didn't end up with the turnover. It felt like every pass
Y'all
he made
got
was
ball
tipped.
handlers because you
Who?
got ball handlers, not
Mhm.
point guards.
Yeah,
not
no, they don't
people who
have-
have
But
studied the
I will
idea
say,
of
I
dribbling.
was very impressed tonight, Bond, with Norman Powell's playmaking
Yeah.
and Davion Mitchell's playmaking. I think, and I felt like I said this last year. I think there's pieces there.
Mhm.
I don't believe in their 3-point shooting. I think the first quarter was an entire aberration. I think that's why they had 39 points. It was shooting like crazy from 3.
Right.
I don't think they can shoot like that. Nobody thinks they can shoot like that. The teams don't defend them like they can shoot like that. But I do think they have something there. But one thing I wanted to ask you, Bond, because you've always talked about size. No karate. You've always talked about size and talking about habits. Spo went small to finish the game. And what happened? Wendell Carter ate their fucking lunch.
Yeah. It's like it's like so many things. So like size is, I always come back to size not being, one dimensional. Like you can be
That's what I said.
tall, you can also be right, length, girth, right? We get it, right? We understand.
That's a hard man with a soft touch.
Do it again. What was that one? Play it again. No, do it again. Do it again.
That's a hard man with a soft touch.
We like that.
Clip it.
No, and the thing with Miami has always been like both physically challenged, height and width wise. Like we are a slight team more often than we aren't. And so then your Wendels who are tall as shit, but also just brolic muscle hamster. and then like all of these other kind of pieces in between. And then so it's no wonder that, at least in my opinion, you have a guy who like a Davion who can replicate kind of some of the brunt and take kind of some of the hits and stuff like that, who gets his footing and kind of gets off. And then Norm is just Frankie, you were talking, whatever week ago that was, about just kind of some of like the sets and the actions that they run or can use Norm off of, and like some of the Duncan-ish type of stuff. So when you're running like Duncan type of stuff and you have a guy that can take and knock down Duncan type of motion shots, but then also has like more burst and more zip and more, downhill, just right? So then, like you said, there's always pieces. There's always the components. It's just like, whenever, however, and for how long does the shit come together, and does it ever actually feel like it's sustainable? I feel like they play with pace to start most seasons, or try to play with pace to start most seasons. And then you just get, they wear on this the same conversation we always have: talent versus work hard and all of that, and does it catch up, and does the size catch up, and kind of all of that. And they're just committed to that ethos. And so I guess we will see just with this new iteration of new batch of people.
And I know I said I wanted to be positive, but I lied. Because we about to talk about Bam Adebayo.
Oh my God.
Brass, there's a video, I think it's called Bam Brick.
Oh my God.
What is this on a segment?
No segment. Just
No?
go ahead and
No
just
segment.
throw it up there. It's
Bam,
He ain't even got a segment.
Nah, he don't get a segment. He don't get a
Bam
segment.
Brick.
Bam Brick fourth.
In the fourth. Okay,
Yeah, I hope this is it.
let's hope.
It's just the sequence is just okay. So go back a little bit, Brass. This is what drives me fucking nuts about Bam. Okay, the shot selection, and Frankie talks about this a lot. Why does he take the hardest shots in basketball? Like, what is leg spread? Like scissor kick?
Because if it goes in, it looks dope, dog. That's why.
It looks goofy if it goes in either way.
Oh my God!
It does.
And
then look closely. Look at his right foot. Look how he almost landed on that motherfucker's foot. Watch him almost roll an ankle.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
damn! I never
Wow.
caught that.
But it's the hardest shots, and like that in the first half they were going in. Not a single shot, and Frankie, me and you have talked about this all the time, went off the backboard the entire game. Not a single layup for our center. Now keep it rolling. Does it keep going?
No, that's it.
Oh, he didn't get. Okay, so the other half of this was showing what Paolo did with the ball.
Oh man!
Puts it on the floor, little up and under, layup off the glass on the other end. Like, it's just the direct contrast between our 6'10" center and their 6'9" power forward. One plays like a big man, and one does that push shot, floater, scissor kick bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm opening this one to the floor, and I didn't even clip the running brick layup that hit the bottom of the rim.
You tried to finesse it.
Like, what are you doing?
Dunk it.
Anyway, and this is after,
that
like,
one
some
in
segments of
transition,
really good
open court.
defense.
Yeah, dunk the ball. Ugh.
Yeah, what are we doing? Like, you are one of the most athletic guys in the league, and you tried some bullshit finesse. That's when you finally try a layup, when you should have dunked the ball. Like, Bam's, I want to preface this with, yes, his defense on Paolo's and some of those, and Wagner for that sake, and Wiggins for that matter, at the end of the fourth quarter, when they were trying to just bully their way to the rim, fantastic defense. But on the other end of the floor, Bam, this is a continuation of the preseason, just looks absolutely lost offensively.
You know how you alleviate some of that quickly? I think, and maybe this is it too early? Is it too early to talk about lineups?
No.
No, it's right on time.
And like, I don't know for how long it lasts or whatever, but I don't know how ball movie or whatever, Andrew is. I appreciate the ISO scoring, and I think it's important and that we have people who can give buckets in that way. Tiff, we've been talking about it, and out to your point about the getting glimpses of stuff that we asked for and then never going back to it again. What does Nico 3 Bam 4, Khalil 5 look like? Just from a cohesiveness and just a naturalness of skill set, and I think that is maybe how you not reintegrate. I don't think Bam's out of the offense, but I don't know.
That lineup, that's 30 seconds of my life as my wedding night. Just absolutely.
But it was 0 minutes of Bam and Ware, 0 minutes of Nico and Ware. I'm not mad at the players. I think Spo set them up in that second quarter with that lineup. The end of the first and too long of the second. It was Wig. You talked about it earlier, Lou. And that lineup went on for like 6 minutes. It took the starters out of rhythm. It put them in a hole because Orlando went on an 11-0 run, and they could never climb out of it.
And listen, sorry, go ahead.
No, and Frankie, to your point, you know what's impressive? It's like they take their 3 best engines offensively. It's game 1. It's not like everybody's tired. Like the season just started.
They were tired.
No.
You were not paying attention.
No. They were gassed. But that's my they were gassed. But that's my point. You didn't like schedule like your first rotation in is typically scheduled. It's programmed. You know when your subs are going to be in, and you planned to sub out your 3 best engines against one of the better defensive teams last year, and then be like, well, shit. And not only that, they go into the end of the first quarter, and I'm like, surely somebody's going to come in to help. I see the same motherfuckers come out.
How many times have I been saying that shit for years? Spo will get an 11-0 run, a timeout, or end of quarter, and he'll go, same 5. Let's go, guys.
Nico played great and then sat for 18. Like it felt like he sat for 10 straight minutes of basketball game. I think
Spo got like worried about how he wasn't being displaced, but it took him a minute to kind of like match force, I guess.
I think the Wendell, him guarding Wendell and Paolo was a stretch. I think if he played against the bench lineups a little bit better this game, a little bit more this game, I think would have done a lot better for them. I would have wanted to see Bam and Ware together, but they didn't play a single fucking second in the preseason. Didn't do it again tonight. And like if you're keeping Ware out of KD talks and Bam is untouchable, you don't fucking play them together. You're wasting fucking all of our fucking time.
No, I'm telling you, like that. All that talk this offseason about who's untouchable makes a lot of these decisions very questionable. When you look at regular rotation guys, and 2 of the guys who played the least amount of minutes are Jovic and Ware, and these are 2 guys that are completely untouchable every time we want to fucking do a trade.
They weren't in foul trouble either.
No foul trouble. But like, if you're just not going to trust them, then what the fuck are we doing, right?
Exactly.
And if it's like, oh, we're going to build for the future, but like, there is no distrust of Andrew Wiggins for some reason.
He has the most trust.
I distrust him.
But
I just hate him.
He's got to be such a nice guy. Like he's got to be so fucking
Canadian,
pleasant,
bro. Like
Canadian,
he get mad.
He's got to be pleasant. He's got to be a pleasant Canadian because we've talked to Raptors Twitter. They're not all pleasant.
He's kind of there.
He doesn't, and I want to because I have a tendency to say things, and then people who don't know what things mean say things, and then I gotta explain it like they're 5. He doesn't fit the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he gave you 20 doesn't mean he fits the offense. And that's what people really need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
See, and like I feel like Norm fits. I think he play makes. He doesn't. I just don't. I just like I said, he's gonna have a career. It's not gonna be enough.
Right.
One guy I do want to talk about a little bit about. I don't think we talked about him enough. I felt like Jaime Jaquez had a really good game.
Yeah.
Up until the 4th quarter, I think he got put in a position where he was basically the team's power forward.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been there.
Was not fair to him, but up until that point, I mean, I thought he played excellent. I thought he took a bulk of the ball handling duties early on, like when he came in, and I think he performed well. I just think once you teamed him up with Drew Smith and Andrew Wiggins, I mean, but I think he played well against Paolo when he could. Like he defended well all night. His activity. Yeah. Frankie, I think a lot of the stuff we talked about from the preseason carried over today.
Yeah, he's being efficient inside again. And that's where he had the nice footwork. It wasn't pump fake, let him get under them and then shoot and get blocked or take a tough angle shot. He was being aggressive, still not getting to the line. I would love to see that be a bigger part of his game inside. It's so much finesse and footwork, and that's great. But sometimes you got to body a guy, get to the line, or get the end one. But overall, like I thought his decision making was great. Only 2 turnovers, and some of that is just a little over reliance on him to self-create and be the entire offense. But I liked it for the most part. I don't want to see Jaime and Wiggins as your forwards anymore.
That's disgusting.
Like they're both like Spo thinks of them as like big power small fours, but like it's like they say a Chrysler 300 looks like a Phantom until a Phantom shows up.
Man.
It's the
Their
Caleb.
ass was looking like Pintos out there.
It's a Caleb Martin Memorial setup from Spo.
Exactly. At least Caleb Martin actually jumps. Wiggins can jump. Never see him jumping.
You seen that dunk he barely made? That was embarrassing.
I thought he was gonna front rim it.
All my homies hate Andrew Wiggins. I'm sorry.
And they should. You stick with those homies. Those are real.
Because he plays regardless.
Right.
Well, listen, we've been doing it.
I was thinking, like, who's going to take his minutes at the end? Like, I was looking around at some point, like, for all this depth we've been talking about, I didn't see none of that shit
nobody
today.
taking Wiggins minutes.
Lou, that's the problem. Spo's looking around. Who's going to take his minutes, too?
Can I offer this? Is there space for Andrew to better fit in the offense?
No. No.
The problem
I don't think so.
My idea is to sign Steph Curry.
Right.
If you sign Steph Curry.
I'm listening.
Save your cap space for when he's a free agent.
29.
And listen, it's Andrew Wiggins is just like if you're dependent on him,
super nice.
I agree with you there.
Super
if you're
nice
dependent on them, Frankie, what did you have?
No, I'm laughing at. I'll say it. I'm gonna sign Steph Curry because that is exactly what Pat Riley thinks as the GM. I'm gonna sign Shaq.
Yeah.
I'm the greatest mind in basketball. I'm gonna do it with LeBron.
Wiggins puts the poo in poutine.
No. With Wiggins, with Wiggins,
great.
the problem with where Tiff is talking about, like he doesn't fit the offense, is like when he ISOs, yeah, like it's only for him. He's never gonna force 2 and make a pass. And we have enough of that. That's Bam. That's Bam's corner. We don't need Wiggins to do that too. And Wiggins does it 4 plays in a row. When you need that ISO guy, give me 2 breaks, 3 breaks at most. Wiggins go make or miss. I'm going 4 in a row. ISO.
I'll give you that. That's what I'm saying. So is there space? Is there space to fix that?
If he goes like 2 at a time and bursts, but he's not. He's not that guy. He's like 10 years in the league already.
Okay, I think I so here's where you could fix it, but it ain't gonna happen because the reality is that
caveat. Yeah.
if you bring Tyler back and you keep Norm in the lineup, ideally Wiggins should go to the bench.
Yes, do it.
Or
they're not gonna do it.
But they're not. But my whole thing is. They're not gonna do that.
Yeah, they won't.
Could you imagine Wiggins and
put
Terry
Tyler
on the bench?
and put
That's
Tyler,
a lot of money on that bench.
Put Tyler and Andrew on the bench. Let Davion and Norm.
You think Tyler's coming off the bench
at
this junction?
I don't know if he ain't giving me 11 assists.
Hey, I agree. Shit,
I mean, this is part of the problem coming in. Like people call them say they're deep. And they're not deep. Their roster just doesn't make sense.
They got a lot of shit. if you have a lot of crap, it means that you collect like shit. Doesn't mean that
Sorry, I know I've been
pressure.
out of the game for a while. Who the fuck is calling this team deep?
Oh no,
that's a thing.
That's missed all that.
That's been a thing.
Your algorithm is clean then, because my shit got
in the shell. In the shell.
I was like, what is happening?
That's such a
this team is shallow as fuck.
It's like saying the selection at Marshalls is deep. Yeah. Marshall's got a lot of shit.
You don't know what you're gonna get. That's the thing.
And you gotta dig through it.
And it'd be ill-fitting. Yeah. Like for some reason, the shoulder down of this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Your collar backwards.
It's like saying you're a collector, but you're a hoarder. It's just a lot of shit. Yeah. You know, it's
you just got a lot of Drew Smith.
Yeah.
Too much Andrew Wiggins.
They look like they're trick-or-treating as basketball players. They look like basketball players, but they're really not.
They look
like a lot of
they look the part. It's good costume, but
season. I like it.
I feel like we're being really negative over a 4-point loss to the Magic, but I mean,
game one, guys.
I'm not.
No, I had fun. I had fun.
I'm just being
Yeah,
negative to Andrew Wiggins.
Did
I
you
want
want
to make
hot
that
or
clear.
not? Like,
Hot or not, right?
I think this team's gonna
Hot or
suck.
But I think
but it was fun. It was fun to watch.
I think
It
the
was a
reason
fun
they
game.
lost is a lot of the things we've been worried about all
well,
off season.
can I raise my hand?
They struggled to hit 10 points in quarters last year. I will take this.
Yeah.
I will take
Yeah.
Hey,
all
I
fucking
told
day.
G yesterday, like during the show, I was like, he's like, let's talk about defense. I'm tired of talking about. I want this team to score. I don't care if they lose, and they did that. I'll give them props. You know, like they did that. They probably would have done a lot more of it if Andrew Wiggins wasn't touching the ball. But you know, I just hate him. I just hate him.
Drafting guys are happy.
Well,
to
Just
play
hate
out
him.
he's
exactly
wearing
the way we
22
want.
to honor
Why,
Jimmy.
why is he on the team? Like we couldn't find this man at home. Why isn't he in LA?
Listen,
so
give
tired.
me Dalton Connect and whatever bullshit you. I don't
Listen,
care.
give me Rui in a pick. What?
I don't give a fuck
Dog-
what you give
Just
me.
bring me back Gabe.
I
at
don't
this
even need
point.
Rui. Give me the picks. I'm not trying to do
I know,
any
I
of
know
Don't
how
they
you
have like
feel.
some
I know.
extra equipment?
I know
Like
how you
just
feel.
That's
a
Bronny
box
James.
of a box of Band-Aids.
I'm screaming.
Shit.
you ain't got no KT tape, none of that shit. Just-
They traded. They
Need that.
traded. They messed around and traded the wrong wing. They should have traded Wiggins, not Highsmith. But
Listen, let's.
Oh, talk about it.
No,
You want to talk
Sorry.
about fit? Talk
They're
about it.
So stubborn, man.
You-
They
hey.
should have traded Wiggins from the beginning. They should have never kept him.
and you brought
Vaughn,
back
you want
fucking
Vaughn, you want to
Chris.
know to your point why I know Wiggins will never fit with this team? Because in the first half he had 9 points, and I was watching. And he's hitting tough step back. My dad's like, "Ooh, that's good." I'm like, "What are we talking?" He's taking 17 seconds on the shot clock. He's taking a step back over a center contested every time, and he was hitting him. Credit to him. Nobody else touched the ball. It was like 5 people standing around. I felt like I was watching somebody play at LA Fitness. It
Man,
was
look,
annoying.
one of my teammates in college hit like some random shot. It was something crazy. It felt like an ISO heavy shot, some stupid shit. I was like, multiple of us on the bench was like, "Oh, good shot, good shot." One of my assistant coaches was like, "That ain't no damn good shot." I was like, "Okay."
That's how I felt every time.
That was me every shot. He was minus
I was like,
17 in the first half. Minus
bad.
17.
So listen, we got a bunch of new viewers.
Both
Guys,
set 'em up.
make sure you scan that QR code in the corner. If you can, donate to a good cause tonight. We are raising money for the Susan G. Komen Foundation for the breast cancer walk this Saturday.
We also
That
have an
myself
update-
and my
update
little
to it.
update. Oh, up to 1,700.
1777.
All right, we're very close to 2,500. If we get to 2,500, we are doing Peppa's Live. I was about to say
It should have
Pella.
been 1776, and we could have made an America joke.
Hey, yo.
We can still make an America
No,
joke.
it's not. It's
Just
not,
like America,
It's
over.
joke enough. Yeah.
yeah, it's
There
not,
you
the,
go.
it's not the time for America jokes.
Way to finish the oops.
But listen,
Hang on.
let's get
finishing oops.
We have been
since 2020.
we've been doing some analysis, but we've been way too analysis heavy, but not enough of our old bits heavy. So let's go to some good analysis with Bond's breakdown.
Oh, hold on. Let me break it down so it can forever and consistently be wrote.
I thought we talked about these shorts. Like I'm not.
You
could
didn't
not
send me
see
another
what
picture.
I still don't understand what.
I do want to acknowledge the fact that what I said makes no sense.
That made
I
no
was drinking
sense.
a lot of
It
Casamigos.
didn't, because like
I don't know.
analysis
I didn't-
and the bit, like
I don't know.
We've been doing way too much analysis, so let's kick it to Bond.
Let's
for
do
some
more
let's do
analysis.
some more analysis. That's why I said
Yeah.
let's do the
I've been listening to
MJB.
way too much Levitard show lately, and that's
You did your best spell right there. Let's fix
Yeah.
it with some more Andrew Wiggins. Oh,
sounds like
Miss
Mikey
you, Billy.
Daniels.
Yeah, let's
Sorry.
fix it with more Andrew Wiggs. Right now, I'm Wiggs.
I'm sorry,
God
Bond.
damn
Go.
it. No, it's fine. See, and I feel bad because just like Lou, I wanted to talk about defense. I wish I wanted to talk about the offense. I'm still not sure how I feel about the offense yet. But some stuff that I just really like defensively. Is this Ali? Ali, are you on my ones and twos? Okay, here we go. Start the clips. Be ready to pause. Or is this
I got you.
or is it brass? Oh,
I got you.
welcome back, buddy.
Thanks.
Okay, so early possession, right? Okay, so we'll start over. I just like the way that they handled it at the top. It's keep going. Once they kind of get into their stat pause. Okay, Norm over, Bam middle, kind of in the drop, but it's Davion and run it back one more time, and it's how tightly Davion kind of comes off of Bam, kind of buttressing Bam for whatever Bam kind of needs, but then also staying lane line to be able to kind of tag there and get back out to his. This is something like really just kind of playing. We talk about offensive gravity a lot. And I think our point of attack has to, for it to have some bite, we have to kind of play within our, teammates' defensive gravity well, and cover for each other well. Go ahead. I think this one is just kind of same thing, just some more like really good switching out front. Ball high slide. Clean switch here. Nico, fine job. It wasn't too aggressive of a drive. Great job staying in switch. Still on the wing, moving. Was ready to switch if he needed to again. Bam comes over. That's a tough layup. I'm not really sure what Davion, what kind of was happening for him to kind of be in the charge circle in that way, but just just pieces of things to watch. Norm paying attention, cheating over, gets lane line. Again, just Nico out front. Things that we know them to be, or supposedly to be good at, things that they have to hang their hat on, on top of, scoring more easily and more efficiently, but just some of the good old Miami defense stuff. And then one more, fairly good amount of the same. It was just kind of one of them, I can't remember which one it was. I think Norman Powell came into a switch, little bit of confusion there. Oh, that's what it was. So the game's winding down now, right? So it's like 113, 110, 4 minutes. First two clips were really clean. Tethering is really good. Here, Davion and Bam, pause it. Just boom. Right here, two to the ball, split second. And I just showed the one kind of Davion being, well positioned off Bam's back. Little, discombobulation there. Go ahead. They get a move, they get a drive. And, Bam rotates over, but then it's just muddiness and junk in the middle. You can bring me out. And, of course, we need to score better. I did like some of the defensive stuff. I really like Norm and how he is fit in with them defensively. Some of the switches were really clean. Like those really good drawers that like you push close, but they like close softly and kind of just slide into place. I don't know. There was some
silicone seal there.
Yeah, like I liked some of it, but always got to keep it tight. First game. I would like to talk about the offense too. Once I figure out how I feel about the offense, I'm right with you, Lou. Goddamn.
It was like only the first quarter for me.
Yeah.
The process and transition was so much better. Like they looked like JV boys bad last year, middle school JV boys, and at time running into each other, 3-on-1, and they can't get a shot off. Like they looked horrible last year. They were so competent, quick decisions, aggressive, swung the ball, kept it going and flowing once they got into their secondary offense. Like it was just so much better, that like leaps and bounds better than my expectations, that I was like, oh shit.
So Frankie, what happened is, I guess, my question.
that
what happened? Like it did look good, and then what the fuck?
They haven't been playing mixing lineup. They spent the whole preseason starters bench.
Yeah.
And they had to give Wiggins a lineup, and they had who scores, who dribbles with the fucking ball with this lineup.
Yep.
They ran that lineup for like 8 minutes, and then all the starters are back, having sat for 12 minutes. Wiggins the only one who has any rhythm, and it's not the rhythm that's creating for anybody else. So they were constantly battling back and forth, and I think Orlando is a way more talented team. So their margin for error is a lot smaller than ours. We got tight. We also not used to the pace. We had to run a lot slower, a lot more ISO plays. It wasn't just Wiggins, but it was a lot of the same ISO shit that we complain about. That is one guy dribbling, trying to post up, nobody else moving, nobody cutting, nobody screening, and then that's when guys start reaching and helping, because they're not worried about a pass, they're not worried about a cut, they're not worried about anything. Everyone's just standing around. It's easy. We're going to pick, and Bam's not good enough to get to the line or to the basket enough. You can't rely on that enough. They don't have ISO scorers on this roster that was available today, or that's not available. they can't rely on that at like barely anything. Like you can go to Wiggins a couple possessions, you can go to Tyler, you can go to Norm, but when you have to ask Bam to do it for 8 times, you're gonna get the variance. You're gonna get the variance.
You can get a scissor kick push shot too.
Yeah, you can't rely on that consistently. That's what they decided to go with today.
Listen, an under-discussed thing that happened today, or more importantly, didn't happen today, was Terry Rozier. So I didn't see him hit the floor. That's a win. I'll take it.
I think that's the biggest thing of the night.
Kind of the biggest, yeah. Kind of.
I mean, but did anybody expect him to play?
Alf, the thing is with Spo, it was never a 0% chance.
Spo really liked the way he handled himself at his house. There, you saw the clips. Terry was smiling. He's a professional.
I saw all the power of friendship tweets. I'm like, guys, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Like,
you need Jimmy and the power of the friendship.
Yeah, none of that shit matters.
It's Josie and the Pussycats, not the Pussycats.
It's not just the Pussycats.
All I know is I don't want to see bunny ears
amazing.
on any of these players at any point this season because I don't need to be paying them massive contracts from here on out.
Exactly. Moose, somebody in the chat says we need to break this up and get a drip
Why you
drop
gotta be
going.
sad, baby? Listen, team won tonight. Tankathon is on.
We're tied for the first time.
I'm gonna do Tankathon right now. This is gonna be so fun.
Do it. Oh, by the way, BJ Edgecombe, 35 points for Philly.
No way.
34 on the noggin.
On my fantasy
I
team.
hate you all for rooting for those play-in games. By the way, sorry, I didn't do it.
We got Casper.
What are
you crying
We got
about?
number 3.
That's all we need. Bring me one of Boozer's sons.
I need 1 through 3. That's it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cameron.
Well, listen, guys. When I promoted this show on the last post game show I was on, I said we had some big guests. Okay, and I think we got the biggest guest of them all. Right?
Here we go.
Because listen, this guy, all of a sudden he's back. He's not back. He's in the media. He's contributing to NBC with these really insightful pre-recorded interviews.
Mike Tirico?
No, not Mike Tirico. Well, he's going to be part of it. But we have Michael Jordan is back. Is in the media. He's doing. I mean, such insightful contributions on the NBC halftime show. Like, something about him shooting a free throw. I mean, it was just amazing. So because this is such a big show, we said, let's get Michael Jordan on this show tonight.
Did we get him? Did we get him?
Did we get him?
Who are you talking to?
Who is the master guest booker?
Come on.
With the Miami Heat beat payroll.
Come on, MJ. Let's
we got him live.
Let's see if we got. Do we have?
Here. It's okay.
Gonna have to move there, MJ.
Is that me?
The other direction, MJ.
Is that better?
No.
I got a question.
This is
How about now?
no.
I'm nailing it, guys.
Can you move a little bit,
It looks
MJ?
Good it looks good to
Awesome.
This is
It
a
don't look
professional
good to
heat.
me.
Are you for real?
me. Like,
Who said
you know,
it looks
on
good
my
to me?
on my
On your
Zoom screen, it looks fantastic.
Are you
Come
serious?
on, man.
We can't.
I didn't spend all the time on this shit.
Like
for this
Beyonce
to happen
said,
like
to
this.
the left, to the left.
To the left,
to the
baby.
left.
MJ,
I am
move.
dead ass.
There you
There- oh, there-
you
well,
go.
we're almost there,
Keep
almost there.
going, keep going.
Almost there. Almost there.
Yeah. Go back.
Go back.
There we go. Hey, MJ. What's up, MJ?
Is this better?
Yeah.
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 Oh
That's
man.
my goal.
Airness.
I decided
Thank
to pay
you.
for it.
Oh.
Oh wow, paying for it.
Thank
That's
you.
nice.
Thank you. So
Thank you for
so if you
Kwame.
guys have any questions for me, I'd love to pay it forward and answer any of your questions.
I'm gonna go ahead, Tiff.
All right. I'm just a
Yeah,
little.
Tiff.
I don't know if it's a question. I'm a little concerned. You're looking a little John Dye.
Ooh.
So I'm just wanting to check in and see how you're feeling. How's everything going? You drinking a little? Are you drinking water?
I don't know what you mean. These are just my eyes. You know, when people say things like that, I take it personal. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh, Mike, you're really
Yeah.
not looking good, man.
Is it a LIGO?
No, man. Like, I'm eating healthy. I drink 2.5 glasses of water a day.
Yeesh.
I have a steady side diet of bacon, cigarettes, Scotch.
Mike, are you taking Tylenol, Mike?
greatness.
What's going on, Mike?
Side diet.
A little acetaminophen, just to break things up.
Holy
I feel like I'm looking good, y'all. I don't know what the problem is. I just wanted to pay it forward.
You look like a testicle.
You look.
Have you been eating any
I take that personally.
human meat lately or something? You look, I don't know. It's a
You
little.
look like a more thin, more bronze version. What's that motherfucker from the Fantastic?
Well, thank you. Like Alf, I'm on Manjaro.
The thing.
So I've been taking my Manjaro along with my cigarettes and bacon.
You look like a Marvel villain.
Thank you.
I think we need to bring another expert in here to talk about your condition, Mike, because this is not looking very good.
Oh my God.
Oh, Michael, it's a pleasure having you on. But I gotta ask, did your mother use Tylenol? Did she? Mike, can you answer me?
We lost him. Sorry. All right, okay.
It's probably the vaccine.
Pay it forward.
All right, that was good. That was excellent.
What'd you feel about?
Listen, that was a good.
What'd you feel about the troops from Texas? Talk to me about the troops from Texas.
Oh man,
I thought Mike looked good.
I wanted to ask Mike where he was on January 6th.
I mean, you had
He
the
said
opportunity
he said
there.
Republicans buy shoes too. What did you mean by that?
He was outside selling sneakers.
We don't have the budget.
You all gotta run away.
Can't hop a fence in Adidas? Fuck you doing?
Listen, if that didn't get us more donations, nope. We're right where we were before.
Yo, I'm gonna be dead ass.
Lost money.
I'm gonna be dead ass. Like I wanted to take a screenshot. The mouth was over here. I was over here.
Really?
I
That's
swear to
crazy.
God, I don't. And something's going on with because Hangover Time is backwards in the back.
I think you got your camera
Do it
flipped.
again. Move
Oh,
again.
you might
I
have
see
your
you just
camera
lied.
mirrored. There's
That's
an
what did it.
option-
So
there's an option where your camera's mirrored. You probably have that on.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, that messes
Damn.
everything
Damn, Unc.
up.
wow.
I've
Damn.
been drinking college, but
We got to work on the computer rotations,
you
know.
sure, motherfucker?
But you know what? We'll have it in time for the next show.
Yeah.
Next year. Next time.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. We're almost at an hour. So.
Speaking of which, let's go to Moose at the movies now that he's
What?
properly sauced.
Oh, great.
One man, two desires. Drip drop and cinema. It's Moose at the movies. Powered by Streambeat.
Al, as always, your segues are just
Sosa, Night King.
I'm the
So
king of
good.
I'm the king of transitions. Okay.
so
Work.
good. I'm waiting to eat
You
these.
love a
All right.
transition.
Since last Hangover Time.
They've been sitting there since the last hangover time. That's right. Okay.
Previously on Hangover Time.
Tonight, we revisit one of the crown jewels of 90s cinema.
Woo!
A movie that somehow convinced every kid with a Nerf ball and a sugar high that they could dunk, fight crime, and still be home in time for the golden era of TGIF. It's part karate movie, part fever dream, and 100% the reason every playground in the 90s had at least one kid in a yellow belt yelling, "Hiya!" before bricking a jumper. I'm talking about the 1992 classic where three prepubescent black belts accidentally reinvented basketball gravity and the concept of adult supervision. Jazz! Yes! That's right, Rocky, Colton, Tum Tum. They're here. All right, so this is a fundraiser. I can't use up my usual 10-minute block because it's actually getting kind of late. So let's just focus on the incredible basketball scene. All right, see, Rocky's out there shooting around with his brother, trying to flirt with Emily, the 5th grade baddie love interest. Everything's cute and innocent until these older kids roll up and start talking trash and pushing them around. All right, but these bullies, okay, it's all like baggy jeans and fake swagger. One guy's in a Bulls jacket doing his best, like, "Don't mess with me," face. It's just, it's awful. He's basically a glorified Sandlot extra. So naturally, Rocky challenges them to a one-on-one showdown. The prize on the line: their bikes, their pride, and their playground reputations. Before tip-off, Rocky turns to Emily and drops the coldest line on the playground. "Will you hold my hat?" That's it. That's his version of a confession. Forget roses or mixtapes. Rocky's all about vibes and swagger. No warm-ups, no stretches, just teenage delusion and whatever hormones were left over from lunch. Then Rocky spots the bullies. 9 points in a game to 10. 9! That's Tyler Hero levels of confidence in a Tyler Perry level plotline. Absolutely no chance that it all ends well. But we'll be entertained. Once the ninjas get the ball, the movie forgets it's about karate and turns into a pre-internet and one mixtape. They're throwing behind the back passes, alley-oops, full court trick shots, all while dressed like extras from Boy Meets World. You can tell these kids aren't juiced on Capri Sun and Ritalin. They're juiced on culture. Colt gets hacked, straight up WWE style clothesline, but he still drains the shot. That's the heart and culture that we all know and love, sponsored by Lunchables. Then comes the finale. The bullies part the lane like they've never seen a fast break before. Rocky takes one dribble, launches from the free throw line, and dunks it. 2 hands. The most 90s thing ever filmed, obviously, as you can see from the incredible aerial shot there. Zero logic, maximum confidence, and 100% filmed to a Marky Mark soundtrack. He lands, the crowd goes nuts, the bullies retire from athletics forever, and not a single adult steps in. 50 kids screaming, 0 teachers, 1 miracle dunk. The 90s were wild. You could just attempt homicide on blacktops and call it a recess. 3 Ninjas basketball earns 3.5 out of 5 drip drops. 1 for nostalgia, 1 for denim durability, and 1 for the sheer audacity of the free throw line takeoff. But one thing is for sure, if Spo was coaching those bullies, they would have learned how to box out a ninja. Hey, Brass, take me out, please.
You know, he dunked, but how impressive would it have been if he had done the damn push shot? I think better movie. I
hadn't considered that.
Well done.
I'm gonna be watching for that scissor kick push shot from now on.
It happens quite often.
Moose is responding. Moose, they like that.
Layup.
They like that, Moose.
Did
We're up
they?
to 1852.
Yeah!
Ooh, do more.
1852.
3 ninjas.
I thought that was gonna bring in more Moose.
Yeah, well, you know. It was
All right,
quick, you know.
We're winding down here, but I just, if you guys can, just make sure you scan that QR code, hit the link, donate if you can. We'll probably get some more donations off of the podcast listeners. Guys, I've been drinking way too much. Listen, I can't hold it like I used to since I lost weight, so I apologize. But you know what, Brass? I think we got close enough. $1,800 is still $1,800.
Whoa.
That is pretty good. 1852 is pretty good.
That's what they say. $1,800 is still $1,800. That's
Listen,
right. Yeah.
Call me Pat Riley if you'd like. Okay, I got the quotables. So I do think I think it's time for Peppers, Brass.
Wow. Okay, but we'll do this on. Still keep donating because the walk is when. The walk is Saturday.
The walk is this Saturday, so you have till Saturday to donate.
I'm walking till Saturday. How about
there
that?
we go.
Hey-o.
Moose with the dedication.
If you
maybe I'll come back and do a Bad Bunny song to for our listeners on the next post game show if we get to 2,500. But I do think we need to do a little bit. I think we need to bring up the vibes. I think everyone's down about Bam breaking layups. Andrew Wiggins existing.
Going back.
I've had a phenomenal night.
Turnovers.
Simone Fontecchio running his bodega on the side.
Spoby and Spo.
Are we wrapping up this show, or do I keep doing this?
That's Olympics Spo to you.
I'm enjoying this.
That's Olympics Spo to you.
Till Saturday, Moose.
All right, you ready, Alf?
All right, let's go. Go ahead.
Let's
Here
do
we
Turn me
go.
up on my headphones.
Here we go.
Fucking getting tired over here.
No me
Alf in
importa lo
studio.
que de mí se diga, vive usted su vida, que yo vivo la mía. Que solo es uno, disfruto el momento, que el tiempo se acaba y para atrás no vea. Bebiendo, fumando y jodiendo, sigo vacilando de party todos los días. Síguelo. Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo patilla en la discoteca. Pepa y agua para la seca, todo el mundo patilla en la discoteca.
I'm fucking exhausted.
Let's go, baby.
Go Ashley Simpson.
Let's go.
Woo!
Someone
Live,
said,
baby.
Someone said we're about as organized as the Miami Heat offense.
Yeah, well, we're doing what we can for charity. That's what we're
Still
doing.
marching there, Moose.
Still going, baby. Whoa! Till Saturday. All
that's-
for charity.
And then someone else calls it immaculate. That person's a fan of the show.
Moose's Apple Watch is in
They
shock
get
right
it.
now.
You're trying to get your steps in before midnight.
It's asking you, are you okay? It's not
Yeah.
used to whatever's happening.
The siren's about to go out. They about to call it.
It's really good, guys. Let's wrap it up.
I think
You
you
better
just
put Moose gonna need a damn life alert. You better sit down.
I don't know why his marching was so precise. It reminded me specifically of Shrek, of when they go, Duloc is a firm.
He's too locked in.
Stupidly long.